Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Today I'm bringing you some really awesome and great news about the new augments to some of your favorite warframes in the game. Augments are often a great way to diversify the way you play each warframe and also create versatility with your builds all around. Though I still think that some of these augments should have been part of the warframe's base ability, but I digress. Now, these new augments are for some of your favorite warframe abilities, and the first one is going to be for Nidus's Ravenous ability. Now, this is of course an ultimate augment. This one grants you a chance of gaining additional stacks of mutation if you are standing inside your Ravenous ability. Everyone knows that Nidus is all about building those stacks, and I think this is a really great way to actually compensate that. I mean, that's one of the main reasons why I love Nidus. As the levels increases, you also get stronger. As you build those stacks, you get harder. So that is a great thing about it. Though this augment could have easily been innate, but you know what? That's one of the things that we're going to have to deal with. But one of the problems that you will also have with Nidus is that as the levels of the enemy scale higher, it becomes a little bit harder for you to rebuild your stacks if you lose them. Let's say you just accidentally walked into a nullifier bubble. So that's one of the things that really do happen. And I think this augment is also another great way to compensate for the fact that you use 3 stacks every time you cast Ravenous. So it will be a great way to get at least 1 or 2 of those back after you cast that ability. So I'm really excited for this, to try it out, work on different builds. But let me know what you guys think about this. Will you be using this? Will you be adding it to your arsenal and to your builds? The next one is going to be for Harrow's Thurible. This adds to be one of the most useless augment ever, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. This mod is supposed to grant your allies 40% damage reduction when you channel Thurible. And I repeat, when you channel Thurible, not when you are using Thurible. In addition to that, it will grant additional 0.5 energy if you are hit by enemies. The idea is great, but the execution not so much. The thing with this augment is that it does so little for Harrow to begin with, and it does almost nothing for your squad mates either. Even if it scales with power strength and you're able to get 100% damage reduction, you will have to build for duration, and that means you will only have few seconds to use that ability. Thurible is already an energy hungry ability, which means that is also going to be a bad thing you will have to look into. So I think they just need to move the buff from the channel state into the state where you are actually using it. And of course, Harrow may become almost overpowered or become like Equinox, but that is going to be the great way to fix this right now. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. Now the next one is Partitioned Mallet, and this one allows you to place 2 mallets for Octavia, but both of them will have their range reduced by 50%. Now I will say this is a good one because now you will be able to place some of these mallets in certain choke points on the tile set. You can place it in doorways or you can place it in walkways, and that is one of the great things about it. So that's actually not that bad. And also, if you place this down and of course your rollerball comes and picks up one of them, you don't have to deal with the fact that you don't have another one. That means you have an extra one. So that is really great, and I actually love the way that works. But let me know what you guys think about this. If you are an Octavia main, if you play Octavia a lot, how do you plan to use these augments to improve your gameplay? Now the last augment might be the best out of the entire set, and it is for Ivara. This is a quiver augment that I will say is very much welcomed augment. Your dash wire will grant anyone that uses it 100% additional critical damage, and your cloak arrow will grant 100% status immunity. This is incredible, and I mean this is just great. This means you can further enjoy Ivara for a long duration and range build, and that is incredible. That is great. This also means that you can cast dash wire all over the place as a buff, even in onslaught missions, so it can boost damage of some of your squad mates. And if you want, you can also use cloak arrow in Eidolon hunts to grant you that status immunity. Build some range and fire it into the ground and just have everybody crowd up into that little bubble. It has more invulnerability window more than Harrow when it comes to using Covenant, and that is one of the main reasons why I say this is one of the best when it comes to the entire set. So I'm really excited to test this out in some Eidolon hunts and see how it really performs. But out of all these augments, which one are you excited for, and which one do you think needs a little bit more work? Let me know down below in the comment section. And as always, it is Dia signing out. I'll see you guys in the next one.